What do you get when a queen, her daughter, her sister, and an 18-year-old granddaughter walk into a small Scottish village with shopping bags in hand? Surprisingly, not a formal royal engagement, not a palace ceremony, and not a carefully staged state appearance. Queen Camilla was spotted enjoying something much more ordinary, a relaxed family shopping trip in Ballater, near Balmoral, and the people around her may be just as interesting as the Queen herself. On August 17, Queen Camilla stepped out in the Scottish village of Ballater alongside her daughter Laura Lopes, her granddaughter Eliza, and her younger sister Annabel Elliot. The group was photographed carrying shopping bags and looking noticeably relaxed, giving royal watchers a rare glimpse of Camilla away from the formal side of royal life. Instead of gowns and state occasions, she went for a much more casual countryside look, wearing an olive green barn jacket, jeans, and a navy sweater vest. And then there was Eliza. Now 18, she has generally stayed well away from the spotlight, despite growing up with a very unusual connection to the British royal family. Many people may remember her as the little flower girl at Prince William and Catherine Middleton's 2011 wedding. She was only 3 years old at the time, appearing alongside the other young members of the bridal party at Westminster Abbey. But the teenager seen in Ballater this week looked very different from that little girl the world saw at Westminster Abbey. Eliza appeared in a striking red floral bomber jacket, paired with a black top, low-rise jeans, and a chunky belt. The outfit immediately gave the outing a very modern feel, and it was a sharp contrast to the traditional image most people associate with the British royal family. Here's the part that makes this outing especially interesting. This wasn't simply Camilla taking one of her grandchildren shopping. It brought together 3 generations of women from her family, with Laura and Eliza joined by Camilla's sister Annabel. Camilla's twin grandsons, Gus and Harry, were also initially with the group before returning to the car. For a family that spends so much of its time under public scrutiny, moments like this are unusually personal. And Camilla's relationship with Eliza appears to be especially warm. The Queen has previously spoken about playing Wordle with her granddaughter, describing a friendly rivalry between the two. It's a small detail, but it gives a very different picture of Camilla. Not Queen Camilla surrounded by officials and ceremony, but a grandmother competing with her granddaughter over a daily word puzzle. There's also a bigger family connection behind that moment. Camilla has 5 biological grandchildren through her children Tom Parker Bowles and Laura Lopes, Lola, Freddie, Gus, Louis, and Eliza. In fact, Camilla has repeatedly found ways to keep those family connections close. At Wimbledon this summer, she wore a personalized gold pendant featuring her ruby birthstone and the initials of all 5 grandchildren. That makes the Ballater shopping trip feel like more than just another celebrity-style sighting. It shows the part of royal life that doesn't usually make the headlines. Behind the official engagements, public appearances, and carefully planned ceremonies, there's still a family that goes shopping, jokes around, spends time together, and, apparently, keeps score over Wordle. And Ballater is a particularly fitting place for that kind of escape. The village sits close to Balmoral, the Scottish estate that has long been associated with private family time for the royals. The royal household lists the Balmoral estate's offices in Ballater, underscoring just how closely the village is tied to the royal family's Scottish base. We've seen Camilla visit local businesses and shops during other royal engagements, but this latest outing was different because there was no obvious official purpose attached to it. It was simply a family day out. And honestly, that's probably why people found it so fascinating. Royal watchers weren't seeing a queen performing a duty. They were seeing a grandmother enjoying time with her family. For Eliza, the moment also offers a glimpse of how dramatically life can change in just a few years. From a 3-year-old flower girl walking into Westminster Abbey for one of the most watched royal weddings in modern history, she is now an 18-year-old young woman with a distinctive style and a life largely outside the royal spotlight. The royal family has always lived under an enormous lens, but moments like this remind us that not every important royal story happens inside a palace. Sometimes it's a quiet afternoon in a Scottish village, a few shopping bags, a grandmother, her daughter, her sister, and a granddaughter who has grown up before the world's eyes. And perhaps that's exactly what makes this little family outing so memorable. If you found this update helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Prime Wire, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest news. Thanks for watching.